Hi guys, welcome to Crypto Bin 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. And if you look at the screen right now, you can see BTC is trading at 93,200. If you watched my show yesterday, I told you you should get out of the market if you're a trader, if you're a spot trader, or you're an investor. And if you look at the screen right now, you can see this is where I told you to get out of the market, and the market is still falling down. But we're still going to take a look at the chart later on the show to know if we need to prepare to buy or to still wait out of the market. All right, wait now. A lot of news coming out from the United States. We have a news about FTX. We have news from Elon Musk and Peter Schiff. A lot is going to be happening within this couple of days left in this week. So we need to be careful and make sure we know what we're doing on the show. All right, this is Crypto 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. My name still remains the same. I'm Meji Kazim, aka KC the Great. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you might just want to do that right now. And thanks to all the subscribers. Let's push the channel to 10,000 subscribers. We're above 5K now, and that's good work. Please subscribe, like, and share. And do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be part of the first people that will get the content when I drop it immediately. Also, to follow up on the news, you might want to follow me on X, formerly Twitter, to get a lot of news I drop every hour as it comes out of the crypto space. You might also want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to always get all the nugget I drop on all the social media platform daily for you guys. All right, without wasting our time, let's dive into the show. And you know, it's the Bitcoin and Breakfast show where we trade it and we do not gamble it. First of all, what the news that came on to the radar today is 69,000 BTC could be sold by the US government. We know everybody has been anticipating, and I believe this is the reason why the market has been falling. If you remember last year, before the year ended, we had the US election, and the former President Donald Trump won the election and is going to be sworn in on the 20th of January. And now a lot of people are saying there is possibility is going to hold on to the seized BTC in the US Treasury and not sell them. But now the DOJ yesterday voted and said they should sell all the cryptos. And now about 69,000 BTC could be sold by the US government. And I believe this is part of the reason why a lot of people are now thinking, if we have a pro crypto president, how come they are not going to be holding on to the crypto as US reserve? As we all know, a lot of countries are coming into this idea of let us have a BTC reserve for their treasury. And also we know we're going to have a news from what I call it, Thailand. Yesterday it was about Canada. Today I have a news to share with you about Thailand, what they are up to regarding BTC, so you do not want to go anywhere. Let's check another news on the radar, and this one is Bitcoin says goodbye to 100,000 US dollars. Shiba Inu approaches last support. XRP stronger than everyone. I do not believe this. I don't think we are saying goodbye to 100,000 US dollars. Yes, we've been hitting the support and we've been bouncing back, hitting the resistance, bouncing back. That doesn't mean we're not going to cross. I just feel like a lot of investors are waiting for Donald Trump to be sworn in on the 20th of January and now see probably the first week or the second week, how he's going to approach the policy regarding the cryptocurrency. So we need to have that back in mind. Now, if you agree with me, if you look at the chart, we've done quite well, coming from 48,000 to 108,000 or 106 thereabout, or 7,000. we've done quite well. So if there is a massive correction, I don't think we should panic about that. We need a massive correction because that is very, very healthy for the cryptocurrency market. It can't just be going one way up. There has to be correction. And what is correction is to mitigate all those other blocks. You can see we have other block at 80,000. We have other block at 68,000. We have other block around 52,000. So if the market should drop down to anywhere around those prices, I don't think it's a bad thing. Rather, it's a good thing, so we can have a massive movement. Like I told you, this cycle I'm expecting BTC to get to from 150k to 250 and at least maximum of 450,000, and that should happen between now and June this year, before the altcoin season, we play into the game. So now saying we should say bye bye to BTC, now say we should say bye bye to 100k, I do not think that is right. I just feel like it's someone's opinion, and to me, I feel like we're still going to cross it back and we're going to hit the highs. All right, let's check another news on the radar, and this one is Bitcoin slips below 93k in crypto sell-offs, but trader sees short-term bounce. You see, this is the kind of news I would like to share with you. Even though we are falling, I'll tell you when I'm going to check the fear and greed for you shortly, and that's when you're going to see, as long as we're on greed and we are moving into fear, there's possibility we're going to see people start buying BTC again. And I'm still going to share one news with you shortly, whereby someone says more countries are now getting into stockpiling BTC. So you don't want to sell your BTC, or you don't want to sell your crypto to these big boys, because that's what we're avoiding. The moment you do that, definitely they're still going to have the power over us like they do on the native banking that we're transacting on. So let's move to the next one. This one is still about BTC. Bitcoin ETF suffers 582 million net outflow, second highest tally ever. And I think this is not quite good, but this is all about ETFs. And Coinbase won their case with SEC yesterday, and I wasn't expecting this, because for them to win their case, and we all know they are the sole custodian for all these big investment companies, now suffering about this amount the second day they lost the case, it's another thing I do not understand. But like I said, there's possibility we're just having a good correction before we're gonna have a rebound. And if you watched the show yesterday, I told you please stay away from the market. If you're an investor and you're a spot trader, stay away from the market, because I saw the signal and I knew the market will start falling. But if you're derivative trading, futures trading, margin trading, you might want to join my Discord or my Telegram. The links are down in the description, and that's when you can take some short trade, make a few dollars. But if you're a long-time investor, you're a spot trader, I expect you to stay away from the market. So all these news are what is affecting the market, and we can see the market is just falling down. All right, let's check another news on the radar, and this one is coming from Fidelity. We know Fidelity is one of the biggest investment company, and one of the investment company that first launched the BTC ETF alongside with Grayscale and BlackRock. And now what they are saying here is Fidelity predicts more countries to begin stockpiling Bitcoin this year. So if you're scared and you sell all your BTC, or you don't get in at the right place, when all these countries get hold of it, I'm telling you, you'll be buying Bitcoin at 150k, 200k, and that will be a loss to you for what you could get at 80k or even lower, because we don't know how long this will continue going down. So that's that on BTC. Let's check news on altcoins, and the one I have for you on the show today is XRP. We all know Ripple has been doing the most, from their token moving from 0.30 to $3. That is massive. And you can see the bond, and now they launched their own USDC, or excuse me, their own stable coin, which is RLUSD. That is Ripple USD, and that has been doing so well since they launched it. But now what happened? Prediction is coming out that XRP may surge 40% as Trump effect boosts Ripple sentiment. You see, so now we've already moved to $3. Now imagine we're going to have another 40% to that amount. That is going to be crazy, guys. So I expect you to watch out. I think when we're going to see the market moving to where we're all waiting for will be when the sworn in of the new elect president of the United States, talking about Donald Trump, is being done. And I believe the market is going to skyrocket that day. But before then, let's just stick to the strategy we're using, where we go in when we know we're supposed to go out, or we go out when we know we're supposed to go in. And that has been working for a couple of weeks now. I started using that strategy last 2 months. And if you've been following my show, you know that it has been doing so well for us. So that's the only altcoin I have for you today, and that is about XRP may surge 40% as Trump effect boost Ripple sentiment. All right, now let's not talk about these big boys in the game that are now pushing us to one way or the other. We all know Gary Gensler is leaving, so whatever he says doesn't matter. But at the same time, he knows much about this thing because he's been anti-crypto. But thank God they are putting pro-crypto cabinet into the system now, because we have a pro-crypto president. Even though the first news says the United States might sell the 69,000 BTC, anything could change. Donald Trump could get power tomorrow and say he's not selling it again. But the DOJ, they voted for that to happen. But we're going to see how he's going to handle that. But now, Gary Gensler is saying slam crypto ahead of his exit. You understand? Because he believes crypto is just a bubble. It's just like the .com in 2000, and all these things are going to come to an end. But I bet you with you, crypto is going nowhere. Yes, a lot of tokens are going to be faded away 100%. We have thousands of tokens out there. I know a lot of them are going to be wiped away when the regulation hits the space. But I'm telling you, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some other good project will stay forever, just like we have the .com. We know we are using the .com forever now, and we are even now migrating into AI. You understand? And AI will now be the new what will I call it, the new technology we will be using in the future, alongside with the .com. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So whatever Gary Gensler says, that doesn't matter. No one likes him. We want him out of the crypto space because he's been fighting and pulling us down. And, we got with us, and with the adoption growing every day, we are always winning. All right, let's check another news on the radar. And this one is crypto liquidation surpassed $500 million in past day amid increased volatility. I told you yesterday we were expecting the FOMC meeting. So, and that is if the Fed is dovish or hawkish, definitely those things will affect the market. And when you look at the fear and greed index yesterday, it was sitting at, I think, not extreme greed, but greed. And I told you we might see some volatility. And I told you, when there's volatility like that, anything could happen. And also, when you look at the chart, we're already in a sell mode. So all this news is just to create FUD, F-U-D, you understand, to make you get scared and feel like, oh, if this amount was liquidated, imagine the market is worth 3 trillion, more than 3 trillion. Only Bitcoin is worth 2 trillion, and 520,000 US dollars was liquidated in a day. That doesn't mean anything. We could buy that back in even a minute. You understand? So don't let us face the FUD this time around, because I know a lot of this news will make us get scared and miss our entries, especially for long-time investors and spot traders. All right, another news. This is coming from another anti-crypto. Peter Schiff says U.S. government won't be buying crypto. Won't be buying Bitcoin. Is that true? I feel like this guy just came out to say this is because of this news. It's not because of anything. It's because of 69,000 BTC could be sold by U.S. government. So because of this news now, he believes the U.S. government won't be buying Bitcoin. And I'm even saying something. I told someone when I was in a space some times ago, I said, even though the U.S. government is not buying Bitcoin, we have other countries that are buying it. And you know one thing, once they see the adoption growing more than the traditional bank, they wouldn't have any option than to buy it. Do you understand? They will not have any option than to buy it. So this one has been at, and he's been losing because he's been supporting gold, and BTC has outperformed gold with thousands of numbers. You understand? So I feel like it's hot that he didn't join the people that bought it from 15K, 3K, 10K. So that's why he's looking for everything to make sure he suppresses BTC. And everybody respecting when it comes to the financial industry or whatever. But I mean, is going to be wrong with this BTC, because he's going to be shocked when BTC hits 400K, $1 million, and even $5 million. We also what Michael Saylor has been doing. Michael Saylor even bought BTC ahead of 100K. He purchased more BTC at 108,000, and he's been doing it from 28,000. And BTC has been going his own direction. So I'd rather listen to Michael Saylor than listen to Peter Schiff, even though he's good in the economics or he predicts whatever that is going to happen. But when it comes to Bitcoin, I think he's wrong. And we've been telling him he has to join us. If he doesn't want to join us, then let him stay with his gold. Now we have another guy. I'm talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk wants his plan for dollar could slow Bitcoin growth. Also, Elon Musk says he endorses pro-crypto Canadian PM contender Pierre ahead of Canada's election. You can now see Canada too is now going to have a pro-crypto. I don't know if he's got power in Canada, because he did that in the United States. He endorses Donald Trump, and Donald Trump won. Now he's endorsing another guy who is a pro-crypto guy. If he wins, now we're going to have let's say like 3 or 5 powerful countries that are now pro-crypto. What else do we want? We have Donald Trump, we have El Salvador, we have Japan, we have South Korea. We're not going to have what's it called? Canada. And we have Elon Musk that owns the whole tech whatever that is supporting it. So I think this is the time for us not to be scared or to beg into or badge into FUD, because if you do that, it's really, really going to make us miss. And I'm not even concerned about the BTC, like I've always been telling you on the show. My own concern is the altcoin. By the time BTC reaches its peak, altcoin is not going to move. And with altcoin, you can use $200, $300, $500 and become a millionaire. And I've been giving you so many altcoins on the show, but we're still going to get to the chart analysis segment where I'm still going to talk about the altcoin or the meme coin we are looking at this cycle. So that's that on Elon Musk. Now let's talk about FTX. We all know FTX was acquired by Backpack Exchange, and we know it was some of the employees that formed the Backpack Exchange. Now it's like people you were paying before, because you have a problem, they now acquire your own company. And it's a good news for all the victims, you understand. We also what is happening about Do Kwon, which is the lunar company. About 1 million people suffered, and now it's going to face its trial, I think 2026. But FTX is done, and thank God we saw an exchange that now came into the rescue, and now Backpack Exchange has acquired them. But what is the news today? The news is FTX bankruptcy estate hits out over unauthorized sales of FTX EU to Backpack Exchange. You understand? So I believe with time, people that suffer from FTX will start getting something back, since we have a company that acquired them. Binance did their thing. They didn't acquire them at the end of the day. And you see what they did to CZ had to step down, and now we have a new Binance CEO that is running the company. And I believe that is good for the crypto space. When you do the right thing and you don't want others to suffer, the most important thing or the best thing you can do is to resign or step down. So big ups to Backpack for doing that, and we're going to see how they're going to run and manage all the problem, the mess on the floor. Now let's not talk about countries now, and this one is all about United States. Number one, US government cleared to liquidate 6.5 billion in BTC from Silk Road. About 6.5 billion to be liquidated by the US government from Silk Road. We all know what happened with the Silk Road, talking about their involvement in fraud and all of that. But now we have this news, and it's a good news. Now we have the next one, which is coming out of Thailand. and Thailand to what? Pilot crypto payment in Phuket. And that's the good news I'm talking about. Now we now have Thailand now coming into crypto and saying there's possibility of using crypto to be making payment in Phuket. So good news, even though we have some shaky news or some fraud coming our way, we have a lot of good news coming our way as well. So we should not be scared. So that's what I have for you on the news today. Let's now check what is happening with the economic calendar. And today you can see it's all yellow and we have a little bit of orange, which is coming out of China and Australia, and the news already even happened already. So for the rest of the day, we do not have any important news coming out of United States, from Europe, and even from Japan. You can see they are all yellow. So today might just be a smooth sailing, or the market will just continue falling like that, except probably we have any fundamental news coming out of anywhere in the world. But for today, there's no more to look at. The economic calendar, it's all yellow, so we don't need to stress. We don't need to think if there's going to be any news that will affect our trade. We can trade with peace of mind. All right, now let's go into the cryptocurrency market to know the fear and greed and to know the cryptocurrency market cap. Now we are back to 3.3 trillion, guys. This is serious. Remember last week we were on 3.4. Beginning of this week we hit 3.7. Now we're back to 3.3. Are we going to celebrate the 4 trillion US dollars market cap? Yes. I'm telling you that we're going to celebrate the 4 trillion market cap. And you can see Bitcoin now, the market cap for Bitcoin alone is now below 2 trillion US dollar, is now at 1.8. That is really, really bad. But you know, like I told you, it's just correction phase. We are going to bounce back. 3.3 trillion is what the market cap is sitting on, and you can see all the trending tokens and the top gainers right now. So let's take a look at the top 20 on the list. Maybe some of the token they've delist each other from the throne, but BTC is still sitting at number 1, Ethereum at number 2, Theta is at number 3. Now you can see XRP was at number 3 throughout last week until yesterday. Yeah, if you watched the show yesterday, you see XRP was sitting at number 3, but now Theta has now overthrown XRP to number 3. So XRP is sitting at number 4 now, BNB at number 5, Solana at number 6, Dogecoin at number 7, USDC is now at number 8, Cardano moved to number 9, Lido Stake number 10, Tron is now at number 11, Avalanche at number 12, Sui at number 13, Wrap ETH is now at number 14, Toncoin is now at number 15, Chainlink 16, and Shiba Inu keeps going now. I don't really know what is wrong with Shiba Inu because it was doing great from number 11, now pushed down to 17, but we're going to check the chart to see what is really happening with Shiba Inu. Wrap Bitcoin is now at number 18, Stellar at number 19. Stellar is another token I do not understand because we saw what happened with XRP and they move hand in hand. XRP moved from I think number 8, number 9 to number 4, but Stellar keeps going down. So Stellar is at number 19, while Edera is at number 20. If you're interested in knowing the top 100 or top 1000 cryptocurrency, you might want to go to CoinGecko.com and you're going to see where your favorite project is sitting on the list. So the cryptocurrency market is sitting at 3.3 trillion. We're going to see what will happen now. Now we're going to move to the segment where I know a lot of you are waiting for, which is the charts analysis to see if it's high time we get back into the market, because I told you yesterday, please stay away from all the coins, even the meme coins, the altcoins and Bitcoin. I told you stay away from them because I saw the signal, and if you could agree with me, they've all been selling since yesterday, and that's why you can even see on the screen right now the cryptocurrency market cap has reduced with a lot of amount. But no panic, we're going to check the chart out shortly. But before we do that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please, you might want to do that right now. Subscribe, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be part of the people that first receive my content as I drop it. Follow me on X for more news as I drop it hourly for you guys to know what is going on in the space. You can also follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, and on TikTok to get more nuggets as I drop it for you daily. All right, what is the chart looking at? Is looking reddish. You can see, looking at all our portfolio, you can see they are all in red. So that means this is what we call the Red Sea in cryptocurrency. It's all Red Sea today, but don't panic. We're going to know if we need to get back into the game or not. All right, we're going to start with Bitcoin, and you can see BTC was a sell yesterday. I told you please leave Bitcoin because it is a sell and it still continues selling. So do we need to buy Bitcoin now? Hell no. Stay away from BTC. It's still a sell. Only people that can trade BTC are people that are using leverage, which is derivatives, futures, or margin traders or options traders. And that one you need to have a lot of experience. And if you're interested in that, you might want to join my Discord and my Telegram channel. The links are down in the description so you can partake in just scalping or making some money. But if you're an investor or spot trader, stay away from Bitcoin right now. All right, the next on the list is Ethereum. Ethereum is the same thing. ETH is a sell. Stay away from ETH. Let's take a look at SUI. SUI is a sell, but now SUI has given us a kind of signal that could lead to a buy. So now this is what we're going to do with SUI. You can put your buy stop, I remember not buy limit, your buy stop at $4.9 for SUI, because this red might return back and it's going to activate a buy for us. So SUI alone has given us signal for a buy. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP also has given us a signal for buy. XRP has given us signal for buy. XRP, you can get into XRP if it breaks above $2.4. Let's take a look at Avalanche. Avalanche is a sell, no signal for buy yet. Let's take a look at AAVE. AAVE is a sell, no signal for buy yet. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana also is a sell, no signal for buy yet. Let's take a look at ADA, which is ADA. ADA2 is a sell. Please stay away from it. And let's take a look at Toncoin. Toncoin also is a sell. So the only two project that we have that could probably give us a buy today is SUI and XRP. Yeah, SUI and XRP. Those are the two coins that we can look into to buy today. Now let's go into the meme coin and see what is going on. And we're going to start with Dogecoin. Dogecoin, obviously you can see it's a sell, stay away from it. Now let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is a sell, stay away from it. Let's take a look at Pepe. Pepe is a sell, stay away from it. Let's take a look at Ondo. Ondo is a sell, stay away from it as well. Let's take a look at X. X is a sell, stay away from it. Let's take a look at Notcoin. Notcoin is a sell, stay away from it. Let's take a look at Dogs. Dogs is a sell, stay away from it. Let's take a look at Nero. Nero is a sell, please stay away from it. Yes, let's take a look at Deep. Deep is a sell, stay away from it. Let's take a look at RSR. RSR is a sell, please stay away from it. Let's take a look at Popcat. Popcat is a sell, please stay away from it. Let's take a look at Rose. Rose is a sell. Let's take a look at CKB. CKB is a sell. And Reef, which is the last but not the least, and that one too is a sell. So basically all the token or all the projects, just like yesterday, they are all in sell mode, except two tokens that gave us what will I call it, that gave us a signal, which is SUI and XRP. So for today we might just be looking at SUI and XRP. Maybe we're going to see an entry, but for other ones, please stay away from there if you're an investor or you are spot trader. All right, that's on the chart analysis today. Let's now check what the fear and greed index looks like, and you can see we are now sitting on greed. Slightly we have small movement to fear, and we are on 69. Yesterday was greed, now is greed, last week was greed, and last month was extreme greed. You can see we are pushing back to fear, and it's due to the correction. So that's on the show today. Thanks for joining me. I still remain my humble self, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazeem, aka KC the Great. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you might want to do that right now. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can always get content as I drop it to you immediately. All right, until I catch you tomorrow, another wonderful pack episode of this great show, the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. It's peace out.